I have with me Fenil Seta. ये फिल्मों की encyclopedia है. Thank you very much first of all being on Connect FM Canada.
Thank you for interviewing me. It's a very like a dream come true for me. I've seen you take interviews of so many stars, and today you're going to speak to me. This is like a huge thing for me.
जवान के बारे में अगर हम बात करें, कैसे देखते हैं आप इस फिल्म की जो एक बज़ है और एक्साइटमेंट है, how do you look at it?
I think it is tremendous. It is actually historic if you see, because I don't recall किसी फिल्म का इतना शायद buzz हुआ in the last few years.
Excited है फर्स्ट डे फर्स्ट शो देखने के लिए क्राउड के साथ में?
Absolutely. As I said, I can't wait to see the film. बहुत दूर है अभी भी. It's more than a month actually. I hope this month goes fast and I can see the film.
Do you think that Jawan will be bigger than Pathaan and at the box office?
Director is quite huge out there. There's Nayanthara and Vijay Sethupathi. In that regard, I won't be surprised if this goes beyond Pathaan.
आई हैव विद मी फेनिल सेटा. ये फिल्मों की इंसाइक्लोपीडिया है, बहुत सालों से मैं जानता हूँ, और फिल्म क्रिटिक हैं, फिल्म मेकर भी हैं, और जिस तरीके से डेली बेसिस पे न्यूज़ गैदरिंग ये फिल्म्स की करते हैं और एनालिसिस करते हैं, ये दिस इज नथिंग शॉर्ट ऑफ अ मिरेकल, एंड ही इज बीन डूइंग इट फॉर ओवर 1.5 decades now, 2 decades.
1.5 decades maybe.
1.5 decades.
So actually I've lost count, so I don't remember.
Yeah, at least 1.5 decades for sure. Thank you very much first of all being on Connect FM Canada.
Thank you for interviewing me. It's a very like a dream come true for me. I've seen you take interviews of so many stars, and today you're going to speak to me. This is like a huge thing for me.
And you have written rapid fires for so many of my interviews. So thank you very much for that, because it has always been fun collaborating with you. एक तो आप enjoy करते हो, you enjoy the process, which is so amazing. All right, so final जैसे मैंने आपसे जिक्र किया था कि दो फिल्मों के बारे में मैं आपसे बात करना चाहता था. एक तो जवान के बारे में अगर हम बात करें, अभी जिंदा बंदा कल आई है और जिस तरीके का उसका रिस्पांस आ रहा है, आई थिंक वो एक्स्ट्रॉर्डनरी है. कैसे देखते हैं आप इस फिल्म की जो एक बज़ है और एक्साइटमेंट है, हाउ डू यू लुक एट इट?
I think it is tremendous. It is actually historic if you see, because I don't recall किसी फिल्म का इतना शायद buzz हुआ in the last few years. And I think it is all because Shah Rukh Khan is at a stage right now where people actually want to see him. They are excited to see him, which is actually great, because this is what he actually deserves. Pathaan also did so well, and उसका भी कहीं ना कहीं है effect रहा है कि अब जवान के लिए लोग इतना excited है. So I think it is going to have a very huge opening, and I can't wait to see it.
And one thing that is very very characteristic of Fenil, that he watches films in during press shows, and then he watches with the audience. Why do you do that?
Because it's fun to see all the crowds going mad and all, especially like Singers Guild is where I go to watch the film with the audience. Especially a film of this kind, because it's so much fun to see people whistling and shouting, and you also get an idea if the film has worked or not. Like I still remember seeing some films like Amrez 3 and all, also Dabang 3 at Singers Guild, that I could sense that this will not work in the long run. But when I saw films like Bahubali and Triple R, Pathaan, I knew this is going to be a blockbuster. Nothing can stop these films.
And you like clicking pictures with the poster and the cutouts.
Yeah, I even take videos of people like reacting to the scenes and all, which I don't post because फिर वो copyright वाला issue हो जाता है.
Right.
But I just like to keep it for my own thing. I keep going back to it and seeing it. I still have all those videos of Simba, and जब ऐसा अपना जो ना अजय देवगन का entry होता है Simba में, the crowd went crazy. It was something to watch out for.
Of course.
Because I know where the thing is going to come, where the Masi scene is going to come, because I've seen the film already. So I'm ready with my phone. अब होगा सीटी बजेगा अभी next 5 seconds में, Yeah.
Now, though, you are privy to films even before they're released. You get to know the script beforehand, and you are at that level now. Okay, now अगर हम जैसे जवान की बात करें, तो आप excited है फर्स्ट डे फर्स्ट शो देखने के लिए क्राउड के साथ?
Absolutely. As I said, I can't wait to see the film. बहुत दूर है अभी भी. It's more than a month actually. I hope this month goes fast and I can see the film, because I think looks exciting. The teaser, I think, which was out, the preview, I think it was so much fun. It's grand, and that dance of Shah Rukh Khan in the end, like it was so surprising to see him do something like this. He has not done this kind of a role before. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to watch it first day for sure. Come what may.
Amazing. In fact, I've told Sanya Malhotra so many times that you dance so well in your reels, Insta reels, but We still haven't seen you dance your heart out in a movie. It's great to see her like do that step along with Priyamani. That's amazing as well. Okay, मैं आपको एक स्पॉट में डालता हूँ इस वक्त. Do you think that Jawan will be bigger than Pathaan and at the box office?
I won't be surprised if you see, opening तो हो सकती है, and also if you see it's, I mean, if you count the, a collections of the South version, director is quite huge out there. There's Nayanthara and Vijay Sethupathi. In that regard, I won't be surprised if this goes beyond Pathaan. Chances are there is a lot of buzz, and it's going to have a three, like weeks. There is no actually a competition for the 3 weeks. So yeah, the sky is a limit for this film.
कंसिडरिंग कि पठान का जो जो साउथ के वर्जन्स थे उनका करीबन 20-25 करोड़ उन्होंने किया था, और यहाँ पर ये नयनतारा, विजय सेतुपति एंड साउथ में तो करीबन जो डायरेक्टर्स होते हैं उनका भी ब्रांड होता है. सो आपको लगता है कि उससे फर्क पड़ेगा,
बहुत फर्क पड़ेगा. He is like huge, ऐसा. Natalie is also like is one of the biggest names out there. So I think this can do a double. It's four, 5 times more of this one Pathan's South versions because of the director. Again, we don't know actually this film can go anywhere if the content clicks. I think that's also important. The content has to click, but seems fine from whatever we have seen right now. Yeah.
Right. So it's coming in Telugu and Tamil versions, other than Hindi. Yes. You feel that it can do very well as far as the South version is concerned. Yes. Okay. Do you have any information that how many prints are going to be coming out in the southern languages?
Not really. Actually, I'm trying to see who are the of distributors and all, and what is the scene like. But abhi tak I think nahi hai final, but it will be one of the biggest releases, or the biggest release. I won't be surprised because I think they still haven't logged the whole distribution deal of the whole of India. If you see, they don't. It's not like Geo or YRF that is going to back the film and release the film. So it's going to be a different person, a different company distributing the film, in the whole of India.
Okay, and what about overseas? How do you look at the overseas?
Again, it will be huge because again these Tamil films have done quite well in the past, and Shah Rukh is the biggest name I think from Bollywood. And I think they love these action films. Now we have seen in the past, even these Pathaan and all did quite well. Again, uska effect तो रहेगा. So yeah, again, sky is the limit for this film. बस movie अच्छी होनी चाहिए. But that is what I hope and pray for. But even अगर हाँ, अब पुराना कास्ता अगर फिल्म ना भी अच्छी निकली तो भी this will be safe because people want to see it. एक बार तो जाएंगे लोग देखने. तो इतना एक्साइटमेंट है.
आपको याद होगा हम लोग आपको काफ़ी साल पहले, मैं कह रहा हूँ 10 साल पहले की बात कर रहा हूँ, हम लोग लाइव वेबकास्ट करते थे, याद है आपको, इवेंट्स का. उसमें फॉर बिग मूवीज स्पेशली लाइक से शाहरुख एंड सलमान्स फिल्म्स. एंड do you remember how there were occasions when like there was a Shah Rukh Khan or Salman Khan movie, we used to get like responses in 90 countries or 95 countries. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yes, of course, yeah.
Do you think that we've already seen with Pathaan, for example, newer territories have come in? Do you think that with Jawan there can be even more territories, international territories that can open up?
There is a chance because Shah Rukh Khan is a huge name, like worldwide, maybe the number one in that regard from Indian cinema. And plus this movie ka content is so strong, so this can go actually up anywhere. I don't know if you saw this recent thing that we did. Nepal, maybe the film did so well. It was the number one film internationally, more than Brahmastra and even as Drishyam and Avatar. It speaks volumes of his stardom.
Bangladesh and now Russia and Japan. So I think it's continuing. Okay, now in Pathaan there were 2 songs. Jawan, I think there are at least 5 songs from what I understand. So do you think that and Anirudh is a brand in itself? He's huge. He's a very, very popular music director and a singer as well. Do you think that that will also bolster the prospects, because Zinda Banda is a big screen experience?
Right, but from what I heard the song, I have not seen the song, to be honest. I have this thing, I don't watch songs. I see the movie mein dekhta hu song. But from I heard the song has not been liked much from what I heard. The audio of the song. But yeah, I saw the visuals. It is a big screen thing, and I hope the next songs also, if they do well, because you're right, a Besharam Rang actually से बहुत ज़्यादा movie को एक वो मिला था, पुश मिला था पिक्चर को, उसकी वजह से भी थोड़ा मूवी में ज्यादा एक एक्साइटमेंट आई थी. सो या दीज सॉन्ग्स आल्सो विल, आई एम श्योर द नेक्स्ट सॉन्ग विल देयर एंड विल हेल्प द फिल्म.
Do you remember that phase of Shah Rukh Khan? Zero ka press show, do you remember?
यस, मैं कभी नहीं भूल सकता.
Do you remember Shah Rukh Khan was sitting outside for Fun Republic? He was sitting
He
after the
met us,
movie
yeah,
ended.
he met
He
each
met
one
us,
of
yeah.
us. We came out in queue and we met him.
And that was a phase when people were saying that, Harry Met Sejal had happened, and then after that Zero happened, and somehow at the press show itself, a lot of us, we knew that what the fate of the film is going to be like. Cut to now, how do you look at the transformation when people had written obituaries, and now he's looking so good, and the way he's rewriting stardom at a time when people are not very sure of going in theaters. It's not easy to take people inside theaters anymore.
Right, right. It's actually magical. It's miraculous, to be honest. We knew actually he'll bounce back, but in such a way we didn't know. Because it was not because see we चाहे वो zero हो या जो भी movie हो, I don't think कोई ये बोल सकता है कि he has not worked hard on his acting and all. He used to पूरा जी जान लगा देते थे वो. It's just that films were not doing well. Films that he chose were wrong, or some things went wrong during the process. So वो तो था हमेशा से, और I think कहीं ना कहीं वो अब नेगेटिविटी भी बहुत देर तक नहीं रही थी. टू रिमेम्बर जीरो के बाद, मुझे याद है 2018 में आई थी फिल्म वो जीरो, और 2000 अब 19 में वी ओनली ब्रोक द न्यूज की ये फिल्म आने वाली है. अब जवान, तभी उसका नाम नहीं था. उसी टाइम पे इतना एक्साइटमेंट था विच प्रूव्ड दैट पीपल वांट टू सी हिम इन द a right type of a film. And this seemed like a right type of a film, a good director and all. Kahin na kahin, we knew this will happen, that he will bounce back with a bang. It's just that we didn't know that it would cross Bahubali and all. And it feels good. And also, whatever he went through in the last 2 years, which was very unfortunate and something shocking also, that also somewhere must have played a small part, maybe. And the fact that he kept silent, didn't ever speak about it. He still hasn't talked about it, which is actually quite a great thing to do. For a gentleman is what he is. So yeah, all these things did play a part, and yeah, it is magical, and it feels good. He deserves it. He was the number one star, and he's back in the big league. So yeah, it's great.
Fenil, you have followed so many and films, and you have such a secular way of looking at films. You watch all kinds of film. You can appreciate like deeply artistic films. You can appreciate like a complete masala entertainers, Hollywood, everything. So you have a very very healthy way of looking at films, which is truly amazing. It's not colored at all, and even the way you share your opinions on social media, it's something which is very respectable. You're saying that he always had this popularity. Even at the time when his movies were not doing well, the birthdays were celebrated like crazily, and people used to flock. What is the importance of a neutral audience in making a movie hit? The fandom was still there even before. But maybe do you think that it's the neutral audience that came in to watch Pathaan in big numbers, and that did the work?
Absolutely, I think फैन की वजह से नहीं चल सकती कोई फिल्म, ऐसे तो. एंड आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं मुझे ऐसा आपने ही कहा था मुझे, जब मुझे रियलाइज हुआ था बहुत साल पहले, that we were I won't name the star, we were doing some talk about a star and you said कि इसके बहुत सारे फैन हैं, लेकिन क्या फर्क पड़ा, लोग तो नहीं आए थिएटर में. बिकॉज फैन जो होते हैं उनसे अगर मूवी चलती तो बहुत से है एक्टर्स उनके क्रेजी फैन फॉलो. कहीं ना कहीं वो जो अपना न्यूट्रल है ऑडियंस, या किसी और फिल्म के स्टार, चौथी और स्टार के जो ऐसा आपका फैन है, इवन दे शुड कम टू वॉच द फिल्म. एंड कहीं ना कहीं या यू आर राइट, न्यूट्रल ऑडियंस हु इज नॉट दैट, ये ये जो है ना, ये हीरो की इस मूवी तो अपने को यू हैव टू सी, उस तरह से वो लोग नहीं सोचते. दे हैव टू बी excited enough to buy the ticket, which is very expensive ticket. So, yeah, for sure, this is very important. A neutral audience is a must.